Step 7, Sharing Code. Our application is now working end-to-end. However, there is a problem. Both the backend and the front-end define the to-do interface. Both the backend and the front-end versions are synchronized now, but in a real application, over time, it may diverge, and as a result, runtime errors could creep in. It would be better if we defined this interface in a common file that we could share between both our front-end and our back-end application. In Nx, we can do this by creating a library. To do this, we'll create a workspace library using the command nx.g narwhal workspace :lib data. This will create a new workspace lib with the name data. After running our command, if we inspect our file system in VS Code, we can see a new data lib was added to our libs directory of our workspace. Now let's jump into our code with the goal of replacing our old to-do interfaces with the new interface from our shared lib. As we can see, our app.component file defines a to-do interface. And when we go to our app.service.ts file, we can find that an identical to-do interface is defined here as well. Let's copy that interface from our app.service file, and we'll paste it into our data.ts file inside of our shared lib. We'll also export this interface so we can use it in our other two files. Since we just created a new lib, we'll also want to restart our TypeScript server on VS Code so VS Code can provide us with the proper IntelliSense. To do this, I'll enter Command-Shift-P on my Mac and type in restart TS server and hit enter. Now let's go back to our app.component file and we'll remove our old interface. And now we'll import our to-do interface from @my.org, which is the name of our workspace, /data, which is the name of the lib we created. We'll copy this import statement, and we'll do the same thing in our app.service file on our API. And now our to-do interface is in sync across our front-end and back-end apps, and it will automatically stay in sync without having to manually adjust several files with each change to the interface.